Katie Price is back in the headlines again, but this time it's not because of her own chaos. It's because of her ex-husband, Kieran Hayler, and the deeply troubling legal case that has rocked the headlines. Once again, Katie has found herself caught in the storm, reacting in her usual cryptic, dramatic way, and many are wondering whether this is just another dark twist in the never-ending saga of her life. Before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more breaking celebrity news, untold truths, and the real stories behind the headlines. So, what exactly has happened? Kieran Hayler, Katie Price's third husband, has been charged with several serious offenses involving a teenage girl dating back to the period when he was still married to Katie. The case has shocked many, and although the details are being kept private for legal reasons, it's clear that this is a situation that has shaken even Katie herself. Now, we're not going to go into the specifics of the charges. YouTube rules are strict, and this is not the place to rehash sensitive details. But the fact remains, this is a serious legal case, and the timing couldn't be more chaotic for a woman whose life seems to swing from one public meltdown to the next. At one of her live shows with Carrie Katona, just hours after the news broke, Katie appeared visibly emotional as she made a cryptic comment on stage saying, "What I've gone through, and how do I word it? Current news. I had a real reason to be wary of things because it's closer to home than you realize." The audience instantly understood what she was referring to. Katie, as usual, couldn't resist addressing the elephant in the room, but instead of making a clear statement, she dropped hints, subtle, suggestive, and of course, perfectly timed for maximum publicity. Once again, the drama of Katie Price's past has returned to haunt her present. But is anyone really surprised? Kieran Hayler first came into Katie's life in 2012. Handsome, younger, and, to many, clearly not the right match for a woman already dealing with fame fatigue and personal turmoil. But for Katie, it was love at first sight. They were engaged within weeks and married within months, flying to the Bahamas for a lavish ceremony that made headlines across the tabloids. For a short time, things looked good. They were the glamorous couple posing for magazine covers, appearing on reality shows, and showing off their fairy tale life. But, as with every chapter in the Katie Price story, the fairy tale didn't last long. Kieran's reputation started to crumble after repeated cheating scandals, and by 2018, the marriage had collapsed in spectacular fashion. Katie accused him of infidelity multiple times, calling him a serial cheater and the biggest mistake of my life. Their divorce took years, drawn out, messy, and filled with bitterness. And now, with these new, troubling charges, Katie finds herself dragged back into a world she was supposedly done with. Reports say that she may be called to give evidence when Kieran appears in court in November. That means, once again, Katie Price will be standing in front of cameras, microphones, and reporters. But this time, not as the headline maker, but as a witness. For a woman who has built her career on attention, it's a strange twist. Because even when the story isn't directly about her, Katie somehow finds a way to become the focus. It's worth remembering that this isn't the first time one of Katie's ex-partners has ended up making headlines for all the wrong reasons. From Peter Andre to Alex Reed, her romantic history reads like a checklist of public disaster. And while not all of her exes have faced legal trouble, nearly all have walked away from her with stories of chaos, exhaustion, and regret. So why does this pattern keep repeating? Why is it that every relationship in Katie Price's life ends in turmoil? Part of it might be the kind of men she's drawn to, the ones who love attention just as much as she does. But another part might be that Katie herself simply can't survive without chaos. Whether it's surgeries gone wrong, financial trouble, custody battles, or live show meltdowns, Katie Price's life thrives on disorder. Even now, as this serious case unfolds, she's on stage making cryptic comments about current news and telling audiences that it's closer to home than you realize. She's hinting, teasing, inviting speculation, all while insisting she can't say more. It's classic Katie, and you have to ask, is this her way of coping, or is it just another performance? In fairness, no one would expect Katie to feel anything but shock and sadness at what's happening. These are serious accusations, and they're connected to a time when she was married and building her family. It's understandable that this would stir up painful emotions. But the difference between Katie Price and almost anyone else is that she doesn't process her pain in private. Everything she does is public. Every emotion, every outburst, every cryptic Instagram post or headline-grabbing interview, and that's why the world keeps watching. Over the years, Katie has built her brand on being unfiltered, unpredictable, and unstoppable. But the cost has been enormous. Her reputation, her finances, and even her relationships with her children have all suffered. When her daughter Princess recently said that her childhood was chaotic and that she often cried about her parents fighting, it hit home how deep the fallout of all this really goes. Because the truth is, Katie's need for attention doesn't just affect her. It affects everyone around her. And this latest episode with Kieran Hayler proves that even when she tries to move forward, the ghosts of her past keep dragging her back. Kieran, for his part, strongly denies the allegations and says he's fully cooperating with the authorities. His lawyer has made it clear that he believes in the justice system and intends to clear his name. But until the case is resolved, the shadow of it will hang over both of them. And you can guarantee that Katie Price will find a way to use it as part of her ongoing narrative. Because Katie's life is like a never-ending soap opera, and this is just the next chapter. You only have to look back at her past year to see the pattern. The endless cosmetic procedures, the broken engagements, the financial troubles, the public spats, and now, this. Just when it seemed she might finally be ready to step out of the spotlight, she's right back in the middle of it again. And the irony is, it's not even by choice this time. But that's the thing about Katie Price's chaotic world. She doesn't attract calm. She attracts controversy. It's like drama follows her wherever she goes, whether she invites it or not. And as she now faces the emotional turmoil of being connected to another scandal, one she can't control, you have to wonder, is this finally the moment she realizes how destructive her life has become? And if history tells us anything, it's that she'll find a way to make even this moment about her. Don't forget to subscribe for more breaking updates on Katie Price, the ever-turning world of British celebrity drama, and all the behind-the-scenes truths that the tabloids won't tell you. Because in the world of celebrity chaos, Katie Price is still the undisputed queen.